checked off. Welcome to the Something or Other tour. These guys want to tank for Wemby.
Just vlogging right now? Are you live?
Vic.
Man, what's good, bro? I just pulled up on my dog. If this is YouTube, you better subscribe.
Welcome to the Something or Other tour. We're in Houston, Texas at the Toyota Center. Another arena checked off. Visiting Charlotte Hornets are taking on the hometown Houston Rockets. Both teams are pretty much at the bottom of the standings, so there's not a lot of excitement around this game. And I'm excited to check off another stadium where Steph really did his thing. This arena was built in 2003. It's been the home of the Rockets ever since. So this is where so many incredible battles between the Rockets and my Golden State Warriors happen. It's like this cool little park with a Hakeem Olajuwon monument. One of the most talented players of all time. He used to frustrate me as a kid. He always seemed to be dominating all the players that I really liked. Aesthetically, this arena is not super pleasing. It's kind of boring outside, looks like an office building. That's dope. They got the San Diego Rockets jerseys right here. We just did a video at the arena where they used to play in San Diego. History of the jerseys is pretty cool. Walking out to my seats.
Toyota Center has been the home of Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, and of course James Harden. This arena was built specifically for the Rockets, and they played here ever since it opened in 2003.
Boban.
Rockets fans, be in for a good game. If you're ready to cheer on your Houston Rockets, let me hear you make some noise.
Both teams aren't doing so well, so they're both at the bottom of the standings. You know, my very first NBA game was against the Charlotte Hornets in 1994 at Oracle Arena. Like I said, outside, not very aesthetically pleasing, but inside this place is great. I really, really like this arena. I like the little fuse things on the right side. They have the Light the Fuse slogan. They got a whole bunch of banners, including some from the WNBA's Houston Comets that played here until the team folded. They won multiple championships in their run, and they had some legends like Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops. Reminds me of the Sacramento Monarchs. We found all their swag when we went into Arco Arena. Wonder if there's any Houston Comets swag hiding in the attics up here.
It's for the singing of our national anthem. So the Charlotte Hornets is Steve LaMelo.
I just think of all the times that Steph Curry was cooking in here. For so many years, I've loved rooting against the Rockets. They played the Orlando Magic when they had Penny and Shaq, and I love that team. Hakeem School, the young Shaq.
For Houston, Texas, let me
ever since the Rockets moved to Houston from San Diego, they were never quite happy with their home arena. And in the mid-90s, after so much success, they were set on having a brand new state-of-the-art arena just for them. They were still under contract with their home arena, then called the Summit, and the American Hockey League's Houston Aeros, which shared the arena. And the Aeros owner, Chuck Watson, they were exploring options while also attempting to renegotiate their lease. One of the biggest issues between the Rockets was that Chuck Watson actually owned the Summit, so he had total control over the arena. So he was negotiating to still have control of a new arena if the Houston Rockets and the Houston Aeros were to move together. The Rockets and other Houston teams also were lobbying for a bill to be passed that would let them use state tax revenue to build an arena. The negotiations got so heated that the Rockets started exploring options in other cities, including Louisville, Kentucky. There was all this drama, back and forths, lawsuits, negotiations, debates.
There was a chance that the Rockets would relocate once again. First time since they had moved here from San Diego. We talked a lot about that history in the San Diego Arena episode we did recently if you want to learn more about the San Diego Rockets and that history.
But eventually, then Governor George W. Bush signed a bill that authorized the tax revenues to be used to build the arena. So construction started in July of 2001. By that time, George W. Bush was now the President of the United States. So the Toyota Center was primarily paid for by the taxpayers. But because of all the drama and the issues around getting this arena done, years of legal battles and negotiations, the NHL decided not to pursue Houston as an expansion city. So at one point there was a good chance there would be an NHL team playing in this arena. And after all the drama with the Houston Aeros and their owner Chuck Watson, the Houston Aeros ended up being sold to the NHL's Minnesota Wild, becoming their farm team. So they ended up moving into the Toyota Center anyways, since an NHL team was no longer showing up and had to pay rent.
Rockets are at the bottom of the standings, but there's still a really good crowd here. They're still into it. The Rockets have a good fan base, and I know we've battled them out so many times. Bro, I got him tattooed on me. Yeah, Bryan Cranston. This was quietly a pretty good game. Until the end, the Hornets pulled out ahead.
The Rockets' previous arena, the Summit, which had been renamed the Compaq Center, was eventually sold to Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church, where still to this day, it's packed with people every Sunday.
So it still exists, not too far from here. Famously, he didn't allow people into it when the city was flooding. So Joel Osteen's church now is where all the 90s success and championships for the Houston Rockets actually happened. And the WNBA's Houston Comets. Shout out EYL Steve, who was supposed to come to the game with me. But him and his lady got the viddy vid. We'll catch another game. Huge Dubs fan. We went to the first championship parade together. So we gotta catch a game, hopefully when the Dubs are in town. And somehow in the last couple minutes, it's suddenly a 3-point game, 16 seconds left. He missed the free throw. And that'll do it here at the Toyota Center. Johnny Dang down there, that's hilarious. H-Town, pretty cool for my first trip to Houston, Texas. You know, another stadium checked off. Just think, if it wasn't for this arena getting approved, the Rockets may be playing elsewhere. They were actually looking into Louisville, Kentucky. That would have been crazy, right? Louisville Rockets. All right, how cool, Toyota Center. You know, all the times James Harden was in here cooking. Western Conference Finals against the Warriors. He almost kept them in it. Not enough though. I've seen this guy. I've seen your TikToks, man.
How you feeling?
How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm doing a. I wish I needed a cut right now.
Where you making content at? Where you making?
That dude Vic Blends is huge on TikTok. He gives people free haircuts and has like a heart-to-heart conversation with them. Really dope content and conversation that people need to be having. The Rockets aren't doing so well, but they have a loyal Rockets fan base. I gotta respect you guys, and I love going to battle with you guys. So the Rockets need to turn it around. Actually, the Warriors need to turn it around a little bit right now too, but that's neither here nor there. So let me get this right. Steve couldn't make it. You had an extra ticket and you didn't invite me. I couldn't find you. So, snooze, you lose. That's it for the Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas. If you'd like to help get us to more arenas, more events, more historical places, ghost towns, we do have a Patreon. As little as $1 a month, you can help support the journey and get a whole bunch of bonus content and bonus episodes. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things cool kids do. Something or other to Vertlife. They ran out of souvenir cups, by the way, so my Suvi cup is gonna have to wait for another day. Really cool is right across the street from the arena, there's basketball courts and people were playing pickup games. Like, how cool would that be? Play a pickup game right across from the arena. Really cool downtown arena, man. I like this. All right, it looks like it's time for Whataburger.